What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to NHL 24 franchise mode. Picking up where we left off last video. It's been a while since I recorded. I don't remember what we were doing. I want to see the standings. In the entire league, we are 11th. So we're not far from first, which is nice. That's currently the Florida Panthers. I'm gonna check the contracts. I don't remember what we were doing. Check contracts, scouts. I don't remember everything that we were doing. Centers, Ostland. I don't think I was gonna sign him. Yeah, because I don't think the team plays great with him in the lineup. Farrell wants to stay. I want to keep him. These two want to leave. That's fine with me. Sergachev wants to stay. Radivojevich doesn't. And they're all locked in long term. Check this. March 18. I'm gonna send out to March 18 and send out my scouts again. So let's just continue simming. We're 2 points back, 4 points back of first, the Pacific. 6 points back of first in the league. So Carolina, Montreal, Vancouver. Team we're battling for first. The Oilers are also tied with us, so we have to catch them. Torsten Ekman-Larsson's injured until January 13th. I don't know if I changed the lineups. Like, it's been a while since I opened this game, so I don't remember. I'm gonna put Gianta in there, I guess. See if he fits anywhere throughout the lineup. He's gonna stay there as a fourth liner. Stop simming. We got a 4-1 win, which is nice. But the guys in front of us won also. Vancouver won 2 games somehow. Montreal, Vancouver. I guess they played Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, Tuesday. Montreal's up next. Another good team. 4-2 win. Vancouver. Team we need to beat. We do that. 6-3 win. We're 4 points back of first. Seattle, Edmonton, Tampa, St. Louis, and Pittsburgh. Multiple players, okay. I'm gonna keep Gianta in for now, see how he does. He's a former top 5 pick, I think. He's a former first overall. Radivojevich comes out. Yeah, but Gooley's not fully healed yet, so we're gonna wait. Seattle, they're a bad team. Beat them. Edmonton, team we need to beat. A 5-4 loss. I think we'll keep Gianta in for now. Gooley. Throw him in there. Tampa, St. Louis, Pittsburgh. Lose any of these 3 games, Ekman-Larsson's coming back in. 4-1 win, overtime win. Penguins, 8-4 win. Scouting, don't care. Anaheim, Ottawa, Florida, and then it's February 1st. The 4-1 loss. Any more losses? And we're putting Ekman-Larsson back in. It's a win. That's a win. We're 3 points back of first. Washington, LA, Minnesota. I want home ice advantage in the playoffs. In Washington, they're a mid-team. Beat them 8-5. At LA, a bad team. 3-2 shootout win. Minnesota, another garbage team. It's a 4-2 loss, of course it is. Buffalo, Dallas, San Jose, Nashville. So in Buffalo, a good team, or a decent team, 5-2 loss. Yeah, we're gonna put Ekman Larson back in. Danny Rankin, I don't care about him that much. Just gonna throw someone in there, I guess. Santola, I guess. I want to go here. How did Kurt Giunta do? It's a second overall pick. I didn't see his points. He has 14 points in 30 games. Ekman Larson, you're getting back in there. Dallas is a 4-3 overtime loss. San Jose, Nashville's left. They're a good team we need to beat. A 4-0 win. We're dropping down the standings again. It's a 4-1 win over San Jose. Nashville, sorry. Chicago, Toronto, Calgary. Toronto's a good team. Not sure about Calgary and the other ones. Well, they're a bad team. They just fired their coach. Rankin's fully healed, so throw him back in, I guess. Yeah, this AHL team doesn't look that great. Rankin goes in there. Then we go back out. I don't know where I was gonna say. Chicago, a 4-3 overtime loss, got a point. Toronto, they're a good team. 6-3 loss. Calgary. Can we stop with the damn injuries, please? Radovojevic. Going to put Nemitz up there. Switch to offense and then go back to defense for a second. For some reason it's not going straight. Whatever. It's a 5-4 shootout win. A point back of the Oilers. Rangers, Jets, Avalanche. I don't know what moves we need to make. 2-1 win. 6-3 win. Pelto is healed. Maybe for an extra defenseman. Yeah, I think our depth is fine. I kind of like that as our defensive pairs. But Pelto is our number one, I guess our number 2 or 3 guy, but whatever. We're going to keep the current trade block just because. Enter the deadline. Capo Caco's available. Spencer Knight's available, don't need that. Let's just go to available. Nico Heischer's available. Frank Nazar. Improve our center depth. See that. Top 6. See what we can do with this. Nope, not that. Centers. We give up Bobby Hartman. Chicago's made a trade. Who did they trade? They traded Nazar to Montreal. Come on. What about Heischer? They want a top defensive prospect. Third line center. I would love to bring him in. Centers. I could give them Hartman. Senior be over the league max. Yeah, I get that, Wingers. Islanders made a trade. Gianta traded a couple of picks for Chris Tanev, or whatever Tanev that is. Gonna give them a defenseman. I could give them Radovojevic and a first. Do I even have a first this year? I don't. But I do next year. We got Nico Hischier. I think that's the only trade I'm making. I don't need to make any more. Our team looks good. And I mean really good. Just wait and see what moves get done. I'm gonna see all the trades later. Utah trades Mason Appleton, Morgan Barron to Florida for Boer and Keatley. So far we haven't had any trade offers. The Lightning's made a trade, I didn't see it in time. Kinda just looking away. Jackets trade Tomasino and a third to San Jose for Tuparainen and a second. I can't believe we just casually traded for Nico Hischier. Like it was nothing. They traded Ivanov, Brunstrom, and Hope to Carolina for Doan and Borgen. Let's see my trade block. Ron Corson, 90 in 88 overall, leading franchise forward. Oh my god. 69 points in 63 games. Now my center core is Catton, Hage, Hischier, McTavish. That is filthy. McTavish is dropping to the second line, fourth line center. He sure can stay third line center. He has a 3-year extension at 10.4 million. I did not see that at all. Oh boy. Well, Sergachev's gone next year. I mean, my center core is locked in for a while. 4 more years after this for Catton. 3 more years after this for Hage. 3 years for Heischer. Another 2 years after this for McTavish. Pairing that with Berglund and Corson and a Ginla. Corson needs a contract. Oh boy, the Rangers trade a couple of picks to Seattle for Jacob Peltier. What is that contract gonna look like for Corson? Michelli's available, Schmaltz is available, Cousins, Batherson, Anderson, Yamamoto, Josh Stone just got traded, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Marco Casper. Is he a winger or a center? If he's a winger, I could go and get him. Trade Owen Tipper for him. He's a centerman. Never mind. The Devils have traded second, Rasmus Anderson and Doughty to Carolina for Reichel and McLeod. See if I could find a winger. Oh, it says above their age what position they play. I'm blind. I need a cheap winger. If I'm gonna go out and get one. Morgan Geeky. Sam Reinhart, Luca Del Belbeluz. Panarin's 40 with X Factor still as an AHL top 6 forward. Oh boy. Atu Ratu. Jonathan Berggren. Yeah, there's no cheaper forwards here. Oh, Bjorkstrand. He's 36 though. Jacob Fowler, Andrei Vasilevsky in Vegas. Daniel Tarasov. Yeah, there's really nothing available. Just gonna wait for it to end. I want to see my draft picks. Draft picks, we have a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Okay, we're gonna probably trade away a couple of these picks. Oh wait, Minnesota traded Brock Faber in a sixth to the Jets for Dubois in a second. Dubois went from Washington back to Winnipeg. Now he's in Minnesota. So he stays in the division, but just to a aren't they the Wild worse? Check the stats. Something I haven't done in a little bit. Berkeley Canada got 89 points. Who's our best defenseman? Sergachev, right? Yep. 51 points. Goaltending. It's not great, but it's not terrible. But that's fine. You know, Daigle's keeping the puck out of the net at least. Ham Hughes 27 points in 63 games. Let's check the entire league. As of right now, Stuart Skinner is the best goalie in the league. Best rookie. Kent Guerrero. Shout out to him. Tucker Hamhuis is far behind. He's 33 points behind. Defenseman. Cale Makar. Sergachev's 20 points behind him. He's tied with Fox. Forwards. Javon Gorin. Hey, Catton's 5th in the league. I can't be mad at that. The Kyrou Thomas connections, 2nd and 3rd. Gorin has 58 goals and it's only March. He's gonna hit 70, right? Ginla's got 36. Bedard's got 42. Landon Sims got 37. Brady Tkachuk has 40. Draisaitl has 39. Lorenzo Sims, not Landon Sims, sorry. Alec Newberry. Nathan McKinnon, the empty net merchant. Jesper Bratt. Manny Saad. Tim Stutzla. Ola Berglund has 33 more. He has more than Ron Corson by one, but still, he has more. I don't know if I checked the awards last time, but let's check. Maple Leafs won the Cup. Flyers won the Presidents. Finals between Chicago and Toronto. Vegas trades. Nikolish, the guy I had. Ty Cartier and Liswowski. Buffalo for Albrecht and Cochran. Individual, Art Ross went to Cale Makar. He led the league in scoring last year. Hart went to Makar, most valuable player to his team. He won the Norris, obviously. This guy just cleaned up. Lady Bang went to Makar also. Bichot won Calder. Conn Smythe went to Nylander. Dustin Wolf won the Vezina. Ottawa traded Xavier Bourgault to the Lightning for 2/3. And he also won the William M. Jennings Award. Noss won the Bill Masterton Award. Jack Adams went to Pratt. Heischer won the Selke. We have a Selke winner on our team. Back-to-back Selke winners on the Sydney Spiders. Ted Lindsay went to Makaro. Also, obviously, Goran won the Rocket. He's going to win it again this year. Makaro won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 awards. The Sharks traded Glass and started to Nashville for a third. Ferraro and Zadina. Zadina and Ferraro going back to San Jose after they traded both of them away. Let's check the trades. There's still 2 hours left of the deadline. Go all the way to the bottom. We wanted Nazar, but Montreal got him. They traded Francois Boulanger and Caden Reitz for him. Caden Tanev, wasn't Chris Tanev. Caden Tanev went to the Islanders in exchange for a couple of picks. Hartman, Gianta, a pick and something else went to Nashville in exchange for Sydney Spiders. To Heischer, Suter, Tucker, Lazinski went to Chicago in exchange for Thornton and Bufflin to San Jose. Yeah, Heischer to Sydney in exchange for Hartman, Gianta, a first. I don't remember the other one. Mikey Anderson, Mike Matheson, Jesper Bogfish to Colorado for D'Agostini, a second and a third. I went way too fast. Jiricek and Wenberg. Jiricek gets traded again, along with Wenberg, to Pittsburgh. Ducks trade Cristoforo and Marchessault to Florida in exchange for McKee and a fifth. Or is it Adam Jiricek? I think it's... I don't know what Jiricek is. He gets traded all the time. Carolina got a couple of picks in return. Alexi Lafreniere got traded to Minnesota from Calgary. Calgary got Rasmus Anderson back along with a couple of picks. Mason Appleton and Barron to Florida. I said that already. Pittsburgh trades a second to Utah for Monahan and a third. Not a bad trade for Pittsburgh. Pascal Bore and Bord Keatley went to Utah in exchange. Eetu Luosterainen and Yoki Hario, along with 2 others, went to San Jose in exchange for Garcia and Exelby to Tampa. That was a typical Tampa trade. I said that Tomasino trade. Ivanov, Brunstrom, and Hope to Carolina. Doan and Borgen to Florida. Couple of picks to the Kraken in exchange for Jacob Peltier to the Rangers. The Devils traded a pick, Anderson, and a goalie, Doughty, to New Jersey for Reichel and McLeod. The Jets acquired Brock Faber in a sixth for Dubois and a second. Buffalo got Nikolish, Cartier, and Lazowski, for Thomas Albrecht and Rob Cochran to Vegas. Tampa got Bourgault. Ottawa in exchange got a couple of picks. Matt Glass, Nyaro Sutter. Sorry, I just burped. To Nashville in exchange for a third, Ferraro, and Zadina to the Sharks. There was a couple other trades that happened after that. If we open that and see. The Sharks made back-to-back trades. Pius Suter, Tyler Tucker, and Lazinski. San Jose, Thornton and Bufflin to Chicago. Dallas trades a couple of picks to Carolina in exchange for Siegenthaler and Chisholm. Dallas loading up on the defensive side of things. Florida acquired a couple of picks in exchange for Aiden McKee, a fifth to Anaheim. Utah got a second from Monahan and a third from Pittsburgh. And that trade that just happened now. They want to trade Spencer Knight. That's interesting. Busy deadline day. The Habs are fifth in their division, followed by the Red Wings, Sens, and Tampa. Detroit missing the playoffs again, dude. My God, that's what, 10 years in a row in real life? After leading the Eastern Conference by 12 points, they missed the playoffs by, I think, 5. That is atrocious by Detroit. Check the draft. Draft board, sorry. Projected picks. I might keep a couple of these picks so I can reload up my prospect pool, actually. Strength, top 9, and depth. Forward prospects is weak, which makes sense. And top 12, our entire forward core is actually really good. Defensive side of things, strength top 4, top 6. Depth, prospects, defensive prospects. Tampa traded a second to Minnesota for Ty Dellandrea. Goaltending, we don't really have good goaltending prospects outside of Lau. But they're all medium elite, so we should be fine. Only because we have one prospect and then this guy. I could trade Ken Young, honestly. We'll see what's available next year. I mean, I don't think I need to make many trades. The depth is fine. Everything else is good, too. But yeah, we'll see. Deadline has come and gone. That's all the trades. Read them all before. Yep, Nazo was a big one. Heesh was a big one. Faber was a big one. We beat the Colorado Avalanche. Let's fix these lines and see how they can look now. Because, oh my God, they are great. It has Heesh your second line center. They move Hage to the wing. Now we're gonna do this. Tavish down to the fourth. Barrel up here. Hage there. Ostlund out. Gonna move Tippett there. Tuamala up there. Ostlund out for Hamhuis. This is a lethal forward core. Oh my God. Peltola up there. This like that. Gooley up here. AHL. Like this is just lethal. My goodness. Want that like that. Forward core is not gonna look good, is it? No. Koivu, I think, was up here. Kopriva, I think he was down there, but I'm not sure. Gene LaRose. Gunderson was in here somewhere. He wasn't. I'll leave that like that, I guess. Let's see how this new look roster is. Yo, that is a filthy forward core. The scouts are just gonna send them out on their own. Let them scout whoever they want now. I think it's under rules. Scouting, just amateur scouting. Gotta turn that off later. Like once the draft hits, so I don't have to mess it up next summer or next season. If this roster does not win a damn Stanley Cup, I am done, dude. So Philly, New Jersey, and the Islanders. Why did New Jersey want to give up Heischer if they're in a playoff spot? Aren't they? They're leading their division and they wanted to give him up. Flyers, Devils, Islanders. I hope we face the Devils in the finals. If we both get there. 4-2 win. Devils. It's a 4-1 win. Isles. 6-3 loss. That's fine. Utah, Chicago, Utah, Columbus, Vegas. First up is Utah. It's a 4-2 loss and a 3-1 win. Come on, Daigle. What are you doing here, bud? Vegas. Hilpert's available. Is he always injured? I don't think so. Vegas. Wildfire, their coach. That's fine. Hage is injured. No! Gotta move Heischer up. We have two really responsible defensive centers. Holloway, I guess. Stop the sim. We beat Vegas 2-1. Detroit, Carolina, Montreal. Detroit's up first. They're out of a playoff spot. We've lost 4-1. Detroit, we beat Carolina 5-3. We're 5 points back at the Oilers. Hage is available to come back against a team that drafted him. Should be interesting. What if we load it up like this? Just absolutely disgusting top six. See how that looks. I hate when it does this. It's so annoying. We lost 4-2 to Montreal. Boston, Seattle, Edmonton, Tampa. Let's see if we get 50 wins. I mean, we should be able to. We're in Boston. It's a 3-1 loss. Come on, boys. What are we doing? Seattle. The 2-1 loss. What the hell are we doing? Edmonton, 6-3 win. Tampa. 5-4 loss. St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Anaheim, Ottawa. What's some of the rest of the season? Florida, Vegas. Vancouver, sorry. St. Louis up first. It's a 5-4 overtime loss. We got a point. We need 4 wins. Pittsburgh. 5-4 shootout. We're not going to get 50 wins. Are you kidding me? Anaheim. A 5-2. This is a joke. Ottawa. A win. Florida. Shootout win. Facing the Sharks in the first round. Vancouver. 4-3 win. Yeah, we're facing the Sharks in the first round. And then it's Oilers, Ducks, us Sharks, Avalanche, Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the 8th playoff team? Okay, the Jets. So it's Oilers, Jets, Avs, Blues, us Sharks, Canucks. Who the hell? It's Avalanche, Ducks, Oilers, Jets. So Oilers, Ducks, Avalanche, Jets. Then it's us Sharks, Canucks, Blues. Right? Something like that. Again, we hit 59 wins because our team just collapsed at the 49 wins because our team collapsed at the end of the year. Probably because I made a dumb line change, let's be honest. It is kind of my fault. AHL team is not in the playoffs, I don't think. Nope. Yeah, I was right. Oilers, Ducks, us, Sharks, Avs, Canucks, Jets, Blues. Jets, Blues first round matchup should be electric again. Let's change this back. And probably do... I guess we can't do that. Sergachev slightly injured. How did our AHL team do? I didn't check on them at all this year. AHL team that finished with he finished with 69 points. That is atrocious, dude. 27, 51, and 4. Oh my god, that is disgusting. Utah Providence is a playoff favorite. Did it always say that? I need to see. Who's the playoff favorite for the NHL playoffs? Doesn't say. Because we're in it, I guess. So it's Jets, Blues, Canucks, Avs, us, Sharks, Oilers, Ducks. And then Devils, Isles, Flyers, Bruins, Habs, Leafs, Panthers, Red Wings. Oh my god. I think it's Blues, Avs, us, Oilers, Devils, Bruins, Habs, Panthers. How did the Red Wings get in the playoffs? Check the stats, and I think that's going to be the end of the video. Berkeley Catton. Check the league stats, check team stats. He had 108 points. That's a career high. He had 83 points. Page had 81. I want to see Heischer's points. What are his points with us? There's a -7. 7 points in 19 games. Yikes. No way, brother. We're gonna get you a ring. I hope. Sergachev had 63 points. Goaltending. He needs to step it up. He has to. Rookie skaters. Hughes finished with 36 points. But Guerrero won Calder, obviously. Goaltending. Henrik Olausson stole it from Stuart Skinner. Defenseman, Cale Makar. Adam Fox. Makar, what happened? Injury. Makes sense. Forward core. 133 points for Kyrou. 3 Blues in the top 4? Yo, this Blues team is disgusting. The Blues are gonna blow out the Jets. Goran hit 72 goals? Yo! There's no way. Line had 45. Was that as a member of the Habs? Yep. Dude, 72 goals for Javon Goran. That is disgusting, dude. Oh my god. He deserves every single penny he asked for. That's the end of that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next episode, playoffs. Hopefully we make a cup run. Hopefully we win the cup. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.